just can't keep continuing. Let me tell you. And they wonder why it's so hard to kind of get on YouTube and do the thing that you're supposed to do. I was running a live. I had people in the comments, and you just booted me out. And usually I can go back and go back. It boots me out. I can go back into the app, hit the plus sign, hit the live, and it'll let me resume. Not this time. It wants me to start a whole new live as the other one is still continuing. Can we have a discussion about this? Can we please stop doing that? Because it's really annoying. On top of what you're already annoying me with. Please don't do that. I can't win. Can't win. Hi, English. I was on another live. I had people in the chat. Boots me out. And I have to come back in and it doesn't let me hit resume. And I've got 3 devices running my stuff in the house. YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Stop being YouTube. Oh boy. Oh well. There's nothing I can do about it. It's out of my control. Anyway, let's start from where I started this, and then we'll get back to it. Look tired? I don't know if I'm tired. Well, yesterday was a big day, and I deal with fibromyalgia. For those that don't know, hi Norma Kay. For those that don't know, I have fibromyalgia, and my pain days are sometimes easier than others, and my sciatic nerve is just not, it's being a real pain in the tuchus. And so I'm hurting today. I'd admit it. So I'm not tired, but I'm just kind of like, I'm just uncomfortable today. It just hurts. So, but I'm going through. I was listening to a guy today, and he was talking about pain level. He was talking about people that live with chronic pain. He was talking about how they're dealing with chronic pain. They're like, yeah, they just push through. And I'm like, yep, that's what I do. That's what I do. I just kind of do my best to push on through. I can still smile, right? So hopefully yes, it's not fun. It's the worst. I don't wish it on anybody. So hopefully my mods will see this and they'll send people over here from where over there was. That YouTube decided to just boot me out and not let me resume my life. It's just a wonderful day. Anyway, get back to where I was starting. Anyway, we do soap caddies, okay? And like I was showing people before, I had this big bag, and it was probably filled up to here with these little. Now these are ones that I've put all this color together in one to make a larger ball, and so it was not big enough to. Yes, well, I'm telling you, my sciatic nerve can go jump in that lake right now. It's where I want to throw it. This is not enough to do a soap caddy, because when I do our soap caddies, I like them to be solid with no ends tied in them all the way to the half point, and then the rest of it I like one joining in the middle, and that's it. So this was not enough to do another soap caddy. I did like several different ends in this one, but it's enough to do the strings I put around them, which is just a chain stitch of about 50. And so I've had this little package. Hi Andrew, welcome on in. Earth, welcome on in. I had this bag full of these little yarn balls, and it was probably up to here. And I just said the other day, I thought, I'm done trying to organize this mess, because the bag was getting like this full of these little, of this, And I'm like, I can't determine what I'm doing here. Oh, no, it's not the same link. Hopefully Sandy Wendy finds it, because I don't want to get out. Anyway, hopefully she finds me. So anyway, my mom got me sandwich bags, and I'm gonna get a little container of, hi Megan, welcome on in, a little container. You guys could put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. But my mom got me sandwich bags, and I'm gonna be getting containers to put this in, so that I could just go and say, okay, I'm working on a red soap caddy bottom, that's what I use, and so I can go to my red stash of all the little ends and look at them and see which one would go with that best. Or I'm working on a gray one, so, well, you know, I can look at my gray stash or my brown stash, or this is all my pink stash. So my pink stash and my blue stash, my turquoise stash, and my black color, and my blue one. So anyway, don't worry, Sandy, if you're in here, don't worry about the old one. I just don't know why it does it. Or orange, right? So I'm going to be getting a little some containers that I can set up in the house, so that, yep, I'm back. It just, sometimes it will let me go into a live if it boots me out, and it will let me go back into it and resume. This time it wouldn't. It was just being YouTube. Anyway, this is my container for temporary till I get that little thing, and I'm going to be putting it in. It's like it's 3 containers, and it's like 6 of them that I'm going to be putting, and then I can put, you know, these little yarn, those yarn strings in, and then when I need to go and say, okay, let me see if I try to use these first, my purple stash, you know, I try to use these first before I go to the other, my yellow stash. I can go and see, you know what I mean? I can see and go to this first before I'm going, and this actually does help to save yarn, because then I can use this first and use my little stash. And by doing this, I was able to say, boy, do I have a lot of green that I can go to. And then I can use this first before I go to anything else. And like when I was going through it, I had my white for my American flags, and Christmas, you see the colors on there, so if we do our Christmas ones. So I was able to organize this, and I just thought I'm going to get these done so that when I get done with a section of yarn, oh, I thought it was rain, section of yarn done, you know what I mean? I can go to that first, and I thought when I get done and I've got a little ball left over, you know, and I can't use it, I'm just gonna crochet those chain stitches first, and I don't have a bag of all this, and then it saves me time, because then if I can find a color that I can use before I can use my other, then I don't have to sit there wasting chaining up. So yeah, I hate to throw it away, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know, YouTube was being YouTube, let's just go there. I mean, it's like this is several of them, but I'm like, I've got this color here. So if I've got this, I want to use this as much as I can for the soap caddy bottom. This is several of these ends in together. I could probably get, you know, probably about 10, 12 chains out of, strings out of this. And then I use more of this for the actual soap caddy bottom. And then I'm not wasting this. I just hate to waste. I hate to waste. I don't want to waste. So, I don't know if anybody knew, but I went out. We had 40 of our soap caddies put in a local store, and they actually bought them outright. And I thought, I know where that needs to go back for yarn. So I recently used up all my yarn and all my old yarn stash before I allowed myself to go buy any more cotton yarn. And my mom was like, where are you going to put all that? And I'm like, I want to do as much as I can so I can go take them down to like the Amish country, and maybe they'll commission and they'll tell me I can pick the ones I want in. Maybe they'll do what the other lady did and just go through and pick them herself. But I got a whole new stash of yarn. And yes, I did it at 30% off. My whole cotton yarn stash. That's what we make our soap caddies with. Sorry guys. Oh, whatever I just did, do not do that again. That was not fun. And people ask, maybe they don't ask, but if they do, why we use Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton yarn for our soap caddies. I'll tell you why. I do not like any. Well, because these soap caddies are used on the body. Some people use them on their face. I want them to be as soft as they can. And from what I have found and what I have seen, Hobby Lobby has the nicest and softest cotton yarn out there. I do not like the cotton yarn at Walmart. I've tried it. And because I make a lot of them, they're a lot easier on my hands. So if I'm going to use for any project, especially when it comes to the soap caddies, I'm going to use, and we sell them on the merch store, by the way. I use Hobby Lobby's yarn, and we don't have a Michael's near us. It's an hour away. Our Joann's closed, so it's the one I use. I wait till it goes on 30% off every other week. Right now, I'm currently working on the soap caddy for 4th of July. So we're working on some 4th of July soap caddies, and the white, just so people know, the only time I use the white for our soap caddies is when we're using Christmas, because we'll do a bottom layer of green, middle layer of white, and then red or red, white, green, whatever it is. And we also do Grinch style soap caddies, where we'll do the, let me find it. Let me find it, because I did get it, because I wanted to get some spring colors. Hold on a second. Oh, I know I have it. Maybe I didn't get it. I didn't get it, and I'm sorry. I was going to get it. But it's a bright green. Thought I did, and I guess I didn't get it. It's a bright green. And so, it's not that color, but we'll do the Grinch style. And it's a bright green. And it'll be like the green of the Grinch, right? And so, hi, Sheer Bear. So we'll use that as the green for the bottom, and then we'll use the white and the red. I do not use much white in soap caddies, unless it's a custom order and they really want it done. I haven't used one, but I'm assuming that this is mostly like a white shirt you're going to be using. After a while, it's not going to be bright white. This is not something you could go throw in a laundry of bleach, because you're going to ruin the yarn. You're going to bleach out the colors. So I use it I use a little bit of it. I use 3 rows of it. I'm going to make one right now. I use it for the tires, but I don't use it in like the bottom of it, just because I know it will dinge after a while, and that's why I do not. Unless it's a custom order and they want it, but I'm going to let them know that this nice bright white is not going to stay nice bright white after a while. It's just not going to. But we're making our 4th of July ones. I've got several in there. There's somebody I'm actually going to be sending them to. So I'm starting off with the red. But I've been purposely, I've got 50, and I can't crochet these while I'm on live, because I literally have to sit and count these, and so I don't. But I'm going to go back in the house when we get done with this and probably finish that, and I don't have to think about it for a while. Because my new policy for myself, because see, I'm not one that likes to end. I hate ending things. I don't like ending. I don't want to end. My new policy, because I've just is like, no, Mary, you need to end your stuff. And the sun is right on the camera, so if I miss your comments, it's because Yes, there's the geese. Hi. Really? You let us make it snow? Um, so, can you see this? Yeah, you can see this. I was going to say, so anyway, I'll probably go finish that. But my new policy is, when you finish the soap caddy mirror, you have to get the ends sewn in, so you don't have to pile about this many soap caddies. You have to get the ends in, and if you get done with like if I get done with this and have a little bit left over, I'm going to crochet it the strings right then and there, and then I don't have to go back and have this nonsense again. The only thing I will keep with my soap caddies is probably a little bag, just like a little empty sandwich bag, or I'll get a nice little bag that I could put these in, because that way when I'm out and about and I'm making soap caddies, I can just, and I have one left over, I can put my ends and then put them in the collection when I get back home. I got my white, and then I don't have to sit there counting them. When they're done, they're done. And no, we will not be ever giving this pattern away. This is one we use, and we'll sell the soap caddies. I just won't give the pattern away. And you know, one thing I've been watching is the A-Team. And yes, I have my snowman shirt on, because I'm already missing winter. Probably going to burn a little bit, because I'm not used to the sun. The sun is hitting me in the back. I don't know why it does that. Thank you. Yep, it's because I want winter back. I know it sounds terrible, but I'm not one for spring and summer. I just don't. It's not my favorite season. My favorite season is fall and winter. And for me, snowmans are good all year round. So, all year round, we can have a snowman. So I just put it on. I wanted to be comfortable today. So that's exactly what I did. For those that are wondering what hook size I use for our soap caddies, it's a 4.5. It's a 4.5 on the soap caddy. I'm going real close. I don't know what it's doing now. Yes, you can share something. I can't promise that I'm going to see it. I'd have brought my laptop out here, but my laptop is it's dead. So couldn't do that today. And we use this glue. It's also in our link tree under crochet supplies. I use this glue because I am not one that ends will stay where I want them to. But they stay when I put them in with this thing. Very good. I'll get it on my shirt. Find my little end thing. Where'd it go? Where did you go? That cannot stay that way. It went between the crack. I know it. I have to find it. I will be hosting a craft-a-thon in May called Make It Make. Well, that'll be wonderful. And if you want me to participate, email me. I'd love to be able to participate. Oh, I know who else I have to reach out to. I know exactly who, because she does that. I've got to reach out to her and go on a live with her on Wednesday one day. I'm going to find that note. Hold on a second. Let me get this counted. There's somebody I'm going to be sending them to, and so I've got to get the ones for the 4th of July done. They're cute. They come out really cute. I like the way our Christmas ones look like. And at the class yesterday, I had ones in my purse. I handed it to the instructor yesterday. So I want to keep ones in our car because for some place I think would look, have them, then I can approach the person. Eventually, I'd like to actually be a wholesaler for the Amish farm soap because I love that stuff. That stuff is so awesome. And I'd like to be a wholesaler for it, but you have to sign up for a license with the state of Ohio. We're not there yet, but I eventually want to be a wholesaler for it. And in the past, I've used another color, but I really changed over. I think it was like, was it umber or something? It was something. It was umber. It was like, I don't know. It was like, I can't remember the color. And then I looked at it, and I actually like it better with the actual red. This is actual red through Hobby Lobby. Now I gotta find my end for my glue, or it'll dry out. I think it went through the cracks. I think I need this right now. A little more out here. Let's see where did my end go? It's gonna hurt. Oh, here it is. I can tell you where that sciatic nerve can go. Someplace other than where it is sitting. It is so freaking painful. It's really giving me a struggle. There are 4 prompts. Okay. Well, email me the details and I'll look into doing it. Anything other than having to deal with it. Where's that? Where? Where? Gotta figure out what that is. Very particular about my soap caddies. Want them to look good. We're definitely going to make it Bucky's trip. I've got to try their sandwiches. I've heard their pulled pork sandwiches are wonderful. Okay. Well, like I said, just send me an email. It's blessed2Crochet@yahoo.com, and I'll look at it. It probably won't be tonight. Let me get that video up and running, though. Hopefully everybody can see what I'm doing. Because I can't see a dang on thing because the sun's right in the maybe back just a little bit. As long as you can see the fountain, you don't need to necessarily see what I'm doing. Okay. That sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. Try to do some Facebook Lives on our Blessed2Crochet because we get stars on there, but I've never done it. There's our friendly dog walker. It's a work in progress. Okay. I don't have anything. I need to do I'm going to look out all of my linen yarn because that's what I'm using for this. And then just go get a little bit of linen yarn at a time because I want to make, she's not my cousin, but she's my cousin to me. My godparents' granddaughter son is getting married and I want to do a blanket for them. Hi Waldy, welcome on in. You can put hashtag blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. And guys, if you're not connected, if we're not connected, leave a comment and when I go back and look at the comments I will see. I'm going to be also starting channel shout outs on Monday again and redoing those again. Starting them back up. And here's another thing too.